A very pleasant good afternoon to you from Del Mar, California, site of the 2025 National Gay Flag Football League Gay Bowl. We have reached our final game on our broadcast weekend here at Field 1 at the Polo Grounds in Del Mar. This game is going to feature the Austin Heat Platinum against the Denver Mile High Club Blue. I believe this is the Women's Open Plus A. And this is Rich Siegel along with Dr. Joel Tremblay, Tyler Forster, and Roman Jimenez alongside. We have just had one champion crowned on this field, and now we are waiting to crown another champion in this division, Women's Open A. Joel?
Thanks, Rich. And I was just looking at our list of prior champions, and it turns out that this Austin, Texas Heat Platinum are actually the defending champions from Austin in 2024, and the team they beat, the Denver Mile High City Blue. So this is a rematch of the 2024 championship that once again was won by the Austin, Texas Heat. We're going to take some time throughout the broadcast to tell you about some of the sponsors who worked with the NGFFL and Gay Bowl 25 to make this happen. And the first sponsor we want to tell you about is the Good Feet Store. The Good Feet Store. Discover real relief and comfort with Good Feet Arch Support Solutions. The Good Feet Store is the title sponsor of Gay Bowl 25.
The officials for our game today, and this is a first in the history of the NGFFL, there has never been an all-women crew to officiate a game. Katrina Cook is the referee from Chicago, 15 years of service. Becky Lee, the back judge from Denver, 6 years of service. The line judge, Lori Aronson from the Twin Cities with 6 years of service. And the down judge is Marcia Hill from Chicago, 38 years of service. Denver will use the kicking tee, and they'll kick off, so Austin will get the ball to start the game, and here is that kickoff. High end over end, and it falls into the just shy of the end zone, so it has to be fielded, and it is, and we'll get you the player who laterals it back to another player, and she eventually gets her flag pulled, and that is, I believe, that's number 6, Leilani Lopez. And already the first penalty of the ball game, and it is going to be a defensive penalty.
It was a holding on the defense. As the defender was going for the flags of the runner, they grabbed some shirt and were able to impede the runner's progress. That's going to be a holding penalty. Very nice kick, though, almost as you say, to the end zone. Had to be fielded. Didn't look like it was going to roll in for the touchback.
The quarterback for Austin is number 10, Mackenzie Steiner. And she brings her team out to a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. On first down, fakes a pitch, is looking, passes away, and it's caught by Mallory Williams for close to a first down. And it'll be a short, it's a 9-yard gain. No, it isn't. It's a 9-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 1. So hello to all of you in Austin and in Denver and along the USGSN radio network.
And if you know folks from these teams or in those towns, please share our handle. It's USGSN on the Facebook.
Steiner gets her flag pulled in the backfield.
Facebook or YouTube pages. A nice sack there.
And I believe that was Brittany Driscoll.
And as you can see at home, these games are 7 players on each side. One thing that is very different, some other football you may have watched, these teams only get 1 rush play per possession. So they save that for when they really need it.
All right, this is 3rd down. Steiner to throw. She is looking. She gets her pass away. It is caught, and I believe that's good enough for a 1st down to Mallory Williams.
And these are going to be 2 25-minute halves. The clock started with the kickoff. It's going to run continuously unless there's a referee timeout until the 2-minute warning. Once we hit that, there will be some things that stop the clock.
1st down. And on this play, she is going to throw over the middle. The pass is caught for a 1st down. The catch made by Cassandra Bills.
Bills was our MVP in one of the earlier games we covered of the Heat Platinum.
And a first down at around the 37-yard line.
And Bill's jersey tells us that she is cash money, Rich.
Yes, and she has been. Money.
Indeed she has.
On first down at around the 37-yard line, Steiner to throw. Left side pass is, did she catch it? She was on the line. I'm waiting for a call.
She had one
foot in, okay, says the official on this side.
And that's all you need in this game is 1 foot.
So it will be second down and about 3.
And there is a member of the Mile High Cub Blue that has some signs over there on the far sideline. I think they might be being used to call some of the plays.
Second down and about 2. And Steiner to throw. Long to the right side. She has a man open, and it is incomplete. Leilani Lopez, the intended receiver, third down.
It's going to be about 3. I think they're asking Lopez if she is good to run again, perhaps.
And there's a chant from the Austin faithful.
And Roman, can you see, are those defensive plays puppies?
All right, here's an inside pitch to number 12, and she has her flag pulled. She's close to a first down. That's Allison Adam. And they'll move the down marker. It is a first down. So Austin's drive continues.
And that does not count as a run because that ball was shoveled forward just a little bit. That makes it a pass play, and that's okay, so they still have their run.
All right, first down. And she drops the throw, goes to the right side, and the passes were caught by Allison Adam for a gain of about 5. It'll be second down. The last game to be played over here as we await to crown yet another champion on this field. It is second down, second and about 4 after the 6-yard gain. Steiner to throw as she drops. Gets good protection. Pass over the middle is incomplete. She intended it for Mallory Williams, covered on the play by Gracie Wood. But the pass was behind her, and it falls incomplete. It will be third down and about 4.
And it looks like the Heat Platinum using mostly 2 blockers, having the center and somebody next to them, both of them dropping back to help protect the quarterback from the rush.
Third down. And a pass coming again from Steiner. She rolls to her right, gets her pass away, and it is incomplete. The pass was intended for Allison Adam. It looked like the coverage there by Brittany Driscoll, and it'll be fourth down.
And it's going to be almost 5 to go. Again, they have that run, and we have seen the quarterback from the Austin Heat Platinum run a number of times to pick up necessary yards. We'll see if that happens again. Sometimes what they'll do is overload a side to clear it out for her.
This team has 2 Hall of Famers, one playing, one not playing. Kelly Garrison is a Hall of Famer, and so is Jody Turner. Jody, an 8-time Gable champion, looking to make it number 9. Her team is on defense right now, and it is fourth down. Steiner to throw. Right side pass is caught. It looks like Mallory Williams made the reception, or did she? Yes, she did. It's a first down. And so it'll be another first down for the Austin Heat Platinum.
And looks like the Mile High Club Blue trying to change the defense at the last minute there.
There's a pitch to Leilani Lopez. The flag pulled by 25 Sarah Masucci. It'll be second down.
Whatever the defense switched to seemed to work pretty well. That was a pretty minimal gain.
Second down. The ball is inside the 10. I imagine they need to get to the 1 for a first down.
And they fake the pitch. The rush comes, and the rush. Nope. So the rush was there in pulling the flag, but the quarterback threw the ball down. They're calling that an incomplete pass, Rich.
So it will be third down. Third down, and needing to get to about the 1 or 2, it looks like, for a first down.
She feels that rush so good.
And on this play, Steiner rolls to her right, being chased. The flag is pulled again by number 9, Brittany Driscoll.
And that time she did not feel the rush soon enough, thought she could get away, but the flag pulled, and we're going to be moving back here. You can see the referee picking up the puck. She put something down to mark the spot. And this is going to be well over 10 yards. It's going to be about 15 yards for the first down at this point.
So it's fourth down. And they have set both pucks. This is likely going to be a toss to the end zone. Here is Steiner to throw. She's looking, and she goes to the end zone, and it is intercepted. Bobbled the pickoff. Down the left sideline goes the Denver player. She's still on her feet, and eventually the flag gets pulled just before she reaches the 40.
And so, Rich, her flag actually fell off on the sideline, so all they had to do in the end was touch her there. They did get that done, as you say, almost to the 40-yard line. A nice interception there.
Andrea Goins picked off that pass. And it will be a first down for the Denver Mile High Club Blue.
And that has to be uplifting for their defense, because stops are hard to come by in this game, and they almost had one. That was the second fourth down, so they really needed to get that.
All right, the quarterback is Lacey Abel.
And we've got a heavy-loaded near side, right side.
And on first down, she looks to the left, now goes back to the right and throws down the right side and incomplete. Intended for Roselia Cooper, incomplete. While we have a moment, one of the Denver Mile High Club Blues player was seriously injured and is in the hospital this afternoon. We send a special greeting, a special hello, and a get well quickly to Hannah Marsh. Hannah, we hope that you're enjoying the game so far early on, but that you get home soon and you get home safe. Able to throw again, looking left, now throwing to the left side, and the pass is incomplete. Intended again for Roselia Cooper, and it will be 3rd and 10.
So 2 deep shots to start their drive. Neither one of them completed. Let's see if they try it again or if they dial it back and try to go for 4 or 5 yards and start moving towards that first down.
All right, on 3rd down, another pass coming. She rolls to the right side, gets a pass away, and it's incomplete. And again, the intended receiver was Roselia Cooper.
And the Heat Platinum getting some good, quick pressure on Abel.
And so it'll be 4th down. They're exactly right.
She was trying to direct some traffic there, but couldn't quite get the receivers to where she wanted them. She does have a run. 10 yards is actually a lot to run for. We've seen that before. You can almost get there, but it gives the defense time to pull off coverage once you pass the line of scrimmage.
All right, on 4th down, they're going to punt. And the punt will roll and roll and roll, and it is down.
I think that's down inside the 10, Rich.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So a very effective punt. There are two ways you can punt. You can declare you're going to punt, in which case everybody lines up, everybody knows you're punting, they get a chance to set up a receiving plan. That way you don't declare it, you just do it and kick it. It's great if your quarterback can do the punt, and that one, very effective to get them back within their own 10.
So, it'll be 1st and 10. Austin on its 2nd possession. And on 1st down, here's a pass over the middle, caught by Leilani Lopez. The flag pulled by Sarah Masucci.
Looks like about a 5-yard pickup. Very defensive showdown so far, Rich.
Yes.
Both teams playing well on the defensive side, having a little trouble getting a rhythm going on the offensive side.
On 2nd down. Leilani Lopez in motion from the near side to the far side, lines up out on the far side, and here's a pass on 2nd down over the middle, and the pass is caught by Allison Adam.
And it looks like they got the 1st down. They've changed the marker, and they're moving the pucks here.
It is 1st down, and a very fast and swiftly played 1st half. 1st and 10 at about the 18. Steiner to throw. She's going long down the right sideline and overthrown.
Just a little too deep, Rich, but
Wow, what an arm.
Leilani Lopez was open there, and yes.
That was about maybe 3 yards too far. That was it.
Right, in some ways impressive that she could overthrow her at that distance, but
I'm sorry.
no, absolutely wonderful pass, just a little bit too long.
And I wonder if Lopez is just winded. It looked like she pulled up, but it seems like she's walking fine. I don't know, maybe she's just winded after that play and needs a break. And so it's now 2nd down and 10. Steiner to throw. Pass over the middle is incomplete. And there is a flag on the play. The pass was intended for Caden, number 22.
There's 2 flags down. They're going to talk about it. Someone from the side.
Pass interference on the defense.
Got there too early.
And as we talked about before, Rich, in the NGFFL, pass interference is a 10-yard penalty. It is not a spot foul. Now, the 10 yards on that play, the 10 yards is going to be better than the spot of the foul. But on some of those deeper balls, it almost makes sense to go for the PI, sadly.
Yes. All right, 1st and 5. Or 1st and 10, rather. There's a pass over the middle. Caught by Allison Adam.
And that's the 3rd pass over the middle for 5 yards, at least the 3rd one this drive. The Mile High Club Blue is going to have to do something to stop that, because you can march right down the field doing those 5-yard passes.
All right, it is 2nd down. Steiner's pass long down the middle, intended for Mallory Williams, incomplete. She's complaining. She thought that she was held by Olivia Grabmeyer. Or, sorry, excuse me. There are 2 number 5s on this team. Hallie Rogers is the 5 that plays on defense.
Because it would just be too ironic to be held by Grabmeyer. And I think Steiner's getting the ball out a little more quickly. Denver's still rushing too, but not quite getting as close to the sack as they were on the previous drive.
Third down. Third and about 3. Steiner to throw. Right side pass caught by Cassandra Bills, and she has enough yardage for a first down.
Austin moving the ball well. They did this the last drive too, and it stalled out a little further down the field. We'll see if they have some more plays to keep this going this time.
First and 10. Ball is at around the 37, 38-yard line.
And the Heat Platinum break their huddle and come to the line. Again, a center with one defender next to her, the other maybe tight end position fairly close to that.
First down pass is caught by Mallory Williams to the far side and out of bounds at around the 39.
Another sort of steady 5-yard pickup there.
All right, second down. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. The Denver 39 in a scoreless ball game. Steiner to throw again. Looking, has time, goes down the middle and incomplete, and a flag comes down. This is going to be on Hallie Rogers, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pass interference on number 5 of the defense.
They picked up the flag. No flag. The intended receiver was Taylor Weingard.
And that's what I was going to say, Rich. It didn't look like she tried to do it. It looked like their feet got tangled. I thought it was because she was going down and they might get the penalty, but they waved that flag off because if your feet just get tangled, that's not usually pass interference.
4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. It is scoreless. Women's Plus A final. Denver Mile High Club Blue against the Austin Heat Platinum. Fake of a shovel pass to Bills. Now a pass to Bills. And that game won. The flag pulled by Amber Kraft.
Very nice pull there to limit the yardage on that play.
4 minutes to go.
And we have another fourth down. Steiner does still have her run. This is a more manageable run distance than the 10 that the Mile High Club Blue had earlier.
Fourth and about 7. Shovel pass to Adam, and she is stopped at the line for no gain. They'll turn the ball over on downs. Making the play is Brittany Driscoll.
Yeah, I think where the referee is standing is a fairly good spot for that. It wasn't back as far as the flag was pulled because the defender was downfield when they got the flag pulled, but I think it's a pretty fair call that she did not get the first down, and it's another turnover on downs with 3 minutes left on the clock.
And our game is still at 0-0.
So once we get to 2 minutes, the clock is going to stop at the 2-minute warning. Then it will stop when a player goes out of bounds on incomplete passes or on first downs and penalties. Each team has 4 timeouts to use in the game. They can use 3 in any given half.
All right. First pass of this possession is caught by Sarah Masucci from Lacey Abel's arm. Ball at the 40, 2:30 to go.
So that pass was incomplete. She was rolled out of bounds when she caught it.
Thank you.
I thought she had it too from our vantage point over here.
Is Rich's mic on mute?
Able to throw again. Looking to the left side. The pass is tipped away by Allie Miller. And we have the 2-minute warning. It looks like the intended receiver might have been Olivia Grabmeyer.
So the referee signaling the clock will start on the snap. Mile High Club Blue with an overloaded right side here. They all go out. 5 comes back across the middle. She's going deep to the other 5.
It is tipped and incomplete. And we're inside of 2 minutes to go now.
So the clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. Rich, that was number 6. Is that Leilani Lopez playing defense, or they have 2 number 6s?
They have 2 number 6s, and it's Haley Bassett on defense wearing that number 6.
So a nice play by Bassett there.
On 4th down, able to punt again. She has a good kick away. And that ball is fielded, and the flag pulled. The ball fielded
and
by Courtney Rhodes.
It is an incredible advantage on those plays to have someone who can be a passable quarterback but also kick the ball. She's their main quarterback and able to kick the ball, because you can really surprise people on those 4th down plays, and you'll get a lot more yardage out of that punt if they don't know it's coming.
It was either Courtney Rhodes or Morgan Martinez. They have 2. And the only designation that I have for either one of them is that one of them has tats.
And we now have 1:48 on the clock, and the Austin Heat Platinum are going to have to drive about almost 70 yards in that last 1:48. They do have their timeouts they can use to stop the clock, and again, the clock will stop on out of bounds. So a lot of times what we'll see are players running out routes to get out of bounds quickly after a short pass.
All right, so on 1st down, here's an inside handoff to Cassandra Bills. The flag is pulled.
And so right now the clock is continuing to run. It doesn't look like the Heat Platinum are going to use a timeout right now, so they will probably get up to the line quickly here.
On 2nd down, Steiner to throw. Her pass is deflected and incomplete. Sarah Marsucci deflected the pass, and now the clock has stopped on the incomplete pass. 1:20 to go, and I understand you might have not been able to hear much of me. Now you can hear all of me.
And we are going to have a 3rd and about 5 here.
3rd down. Steiner drops to throw again. She goes to the right side, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Cassandra Bills. Knocked away by Sarah Masucci, and it will be 4th down. Boy, the defenses on both sides of the ball, excellent right now.
And because of those incomplete passes stopping the clock, if the Mile High Club Blue can get this ball back, they could have about a minute. And the Heat Platinum are going to punt. This is calling a punt, and so the Mile High Club Blue able to set up their receivers. They have to put 4 up near the line. They're going to blow the whistle and snap it, and nobody can move until the ball is, nobody can move forward or rush or anything until the ball is kicked.
And so the kicker, I believe, is going to be number 12, Allison Adams. And that was high, but it is short. Masucci fields it at about the 27, comes up to the 30, and has her flag pulled by, looks like, Peggy Chen.
And we'll hope the referee gives us another time check. I'm guessing we're at or a little bit under a minute.
$1:10 to go. All right, on 1st down at around the 34-yard line. Here's an inside pass, a fake of an inside pass, able to throw, and she comes to number 6, Rosilia Rosilia Cooper, who dropped the ball, but she does gain yardage on the pass reception.
So let's see what the call here is. I think she caught that ball and had sort of turned and made a move. I don't think it's incomplete. It may have been a strip penalty. There is a flag on the field. Talking to the ref is talking. Oh, they are calling flag guarding. Okay, so a lot of the flag guarding we have seen, Rich, has been about people trying to swat the ball away, swat the hand away, make them not pull the flag. You cannot have both feet leave the ground as a jump to try to evade a tackle, and that's what they called.
Able to throw with time. A short pass is caught by Kelly Garrison, the Hall of Famer. Flag is pulled. A yellow flag is on the ground too.
And it may be the same. It was barely, but she did kind of move up with both her feet there. That's a very much a judgment call.
Holding the ball carrier on the defense, and I believe the penalty is going to be on number 19, Ali Castillo.
And I think they are adding that on to the end of the catch and run, so a big play with that penalty. So 54 seconds on the snap, says our referee.
And on this play, able to throw, rolls to her left, comes back to the right. Excellent blocking, still looking, gets her pass away. It is caught by Rosilia Cooper, and the flag pulled at around the 20, or rather around the 10.
And with timeouts, plenty of time here to score. The clock's going to stop for the first down.
Our game is still 0-0. Denver looking to put the first points of the game on the scoreboard. And on first down, able to throw. She rolls to the right. The pass is away. The pass is caught by Masucci. And out of bounds.
So that's going to stop the clock.
34 seconds. Either 34 or 24. I was trying to count fingers. The ball at about the 5-yard line, maybe the 4. The Austin fans imploring their team to come up with a good defensive play here. Here's able to throw. She goes over the middle to the back of the end zone, and it is caught. Sarah Masucci, number 25, with the first points of the ball game here late in the first half.
And when they score, they can go for 1 or 2 points. If you go for 1, it's from the 5. If you go for 2, it's from the 10. It looks like they have this field set for a single point attempt.
Okay. 29 seconds. So Sarah Masucci, Lori Abel to Sarah Masucci, gets her team on the board. The first score of the ball game in a very tightly contested defensive battle. And from the 5-yard line for this 1 point after, able to throw, looking, tries to scramble to her left, rolls to her left, passes away, and at the back of the end zone again, it's Masucci, and she makes it 7-0 Denver.
So there's still going to be some time on the clock here for the Heat Platinum. They're going to have to do something to move the ball very quickly. They do have their timeouts. I think was probably about 26 seconds, I think I heard, before that.
Yes,
started.
26.
29 seconds on the clock. The clock was stopped for that extra point attempt. And so usually with this little time on the clock, Rich, the options are going to be passes to the outside so that the receiver can quickly get out of bounds, some sort of design play for a pass and then a pitch back to try to gain extra yards, or just the very, very deep pass.
All right, first down. Steiner to throw. She is looking long down the right side, and the pass is incomplete.
And that time, I would say the Mile High Club Blue were absolutely ready for that. They had two very tall defenders running down that sideline.
Mallory Williams was one of the receivers in the area, the other Cassandra Bills, and then coverage by Sarah Masucci. And I can't identify the other player because one of the officials is blocking my view.
And we've seen Steiner's arm. She definitely has the arm to make up a lot of ground with deep passes, but they're going to have to do something, I think, a little more mysterious to try to free up somebody.
I think the other player is Kelly Wallner, number 17, who is very deep. She stands at the 30 for this possession. It's an inside handoff to Cassandra Bills, and the flag is pulled by Amber Kraft.
And they're saying there's 18 seconds in rolling. Doesn't seem to be any urgency to use a timeout here. So maybe the Heat Platinum happy to go into the halftime just to score down. And that's what's going to happen, Rich.
And that's halftime. So very late in the first half, the Denver Mile High Club Blue put their first points of the ball game on the scoreboard. And we go to halftime for 10 minutes. Our score at the half, the Denver Mile High Club Blue 7 and the Austin Heat Platinum nothing.
And we're going to tell you about some of the sponsors of Bowl XXV and the NGFFL. The first sponsor is the Good Feet Store. Discover real relief and comfort with Good Feet Arch Support Solutions. The Good Feet Store is the title sponsor of Bowl XXV. You can find them on social media at the Good Feet Store. Lawyers Title, providing title, escrow, and closing services for your residential and commercial real estate transactions. They are at Lawyers Title San Diego. Riches, San Diego's biggest nightclub. Riches is your party destination while you are in town here in San Diego. They were the host of the opening party on Friday night, and they will be open through the weekend for fun evening events. Blue Peak Credit Union. Blue Peak's mission is to empower Californians to achieve peak financial wellness. Make a meaningful connection with Blue Peak Credit Union, BLUPEAK. The NFL is a sponsor of the NGFFL. We are proud to have them because we are stronger together. And finally, Kettle One. Kettle One is the official vodka sponsor of Bowl XXV, a family-made vodka that has never compromised on quality or flavor. And finally, we have Shrooms. Shrooms is revolutionizing flag football with flags that promise no weak pulls, no falling out, and no breakage. They are at Shrooms, SHRUUMS football, at Shrooms football.
Denver is no stranger to this game, women's plus A division. There has been a team from Denver in this game every year since 2012. At Denver, the Denver 303 team beat the Brooklyn Mavericks in 2012. The Denver MHC Pink beat the Brooklyn Menace in 2013 in Phoenix. In Philadelphia the following year, the Denver Mile High Club Blue won its first title, defeating the Denver Mile High Club White. In San Diego the following year, the Denver Mile High Club White won then, and then ever since until last season, it's been the Denver Mile High Club Blue running off one title after another, and then last year finishing as the runner-up to this same Austin, Texas Heat, ATX Heat Platinum team in a score of 20-13. The Bowl 2025 being competed here in San Diego, our fields in Del Mar, and we now have a completely sunny afternoon after the clouds that we had this morning. It's turned out to be a nice day. We have had ideal weather all weekend here in Southern California. There are 250 teams in 28 leagues across the United States and Canada who are members of the National Gay Flag Football League. As we have indicated a few times, the first two tournaments were called the Gay Super Bowl, but the third tournament was renamed to just the Gay Bowl. That first tournament had 3 teams. In the second year, they doubled it to 6, and now I believe we know we have more than 100 teams here competing in the tournament this season. San Diego is the first city to host 3 times. This is the 3rd time. Every year in this century that has ended in a 5 has seen this Gay Bowl in San Diego, 05, 15, and 25. The winningest Open Division team happens to be from San Diego. San Diego Bolts are 7-time champions. The winningest women's team, as we mentioned, the Denver MHC Blue. They are 8-time champions, looking to make it 9 and to avenge a loss last year in Austin to the Austin Heat Platinum.
And so, Rich, I have been saying Mile High Club, which I thought was
Mile High
sort of
City?
a joke, but I believe it is actually the Mile High City. I was not at all surprised in a flag football league, but, well, okay, maybe not. We're just looking here. We were given some binders by folks at the NGFFL, and the binders say Mile High Club. So we will see if we can get an adjudication. I guess it's just...
Mile High City Blue.
Okay, so what we're hearing is on the scoreboard, it's Mile High City Blue. So, but Rich, I think you would agree with the names that are used in this league, Mile High Club Blue would not be out of order.
Not at all.
I just read an advertisement for shrooms.
We're a few minutes away from starting the second half here of the final game of our broadcast coverage for the weekend here at the 2025 National Gay Flag Football League Tournament. And again, there is a first, as this is the first all-female officiating crew.
And Rich, you mentioned the growth. I mean, obviously this has grown hugely since that first Gay Super Bowl. A lot of the recent growth has been in this women's plus division, adding more teams, having a bigger presence here, having a bigger presence in the local leagues.
All right, the referee, Katrina Cook from Chicago, blows the whistle, indicating that she is ready for the teams to take the field to start the second half. Denver, which scored on its final possession in the first half, will be the receiving team here in the second half.
And we are getting confirmation that it is the Mile High Club, so congrats on that.
And here is that kickoff. It's a short one. And it bounces over the head of number 5. That's Olivia Grabmeyer.
That was an Austin, Texas bounce, both in their favor and Texas size bounce. The person who was trying to receive that ball was patting her head like it was my fault, but there was nothing she could do. It bounced over her head. She jumped up and tried to get it. If she had touched it, it would have been dead there.
The fate of the oblong football. So, 7-0 Denver, and they get the first possession here in the second half.
And Rich, I feel like we are starting this second half where we have started so many, with one team ahead getting the ball and the other team needing a stop. And so far, we haven't had any great comebacks in the second half.
Ball at around the 5-yard line. Here's a pass that is complete to number 5, Olivia Grabmeyer.
But I will say this, that the first half was a defensive showdown, and the Heat has shown they can stop this Mile High Club.
Close game last year, close game this year. On second down, across the 10, ball looks to be at around the 12. Long center snap, and here is that snap. Abel rolling to the left side, gets a pass long down the middle. The pass is incomplete. Just out of the outstretched arms of Olivia Grabmeyer.
And Grabmeyer almost pulled that down with 3 defenders around her from Austin, Texas.
Almost living up to her name.
All right, so we have a 3rd and about 4.
This is third down. Grabmeyer left, or to the right of the quarterback, and here is another pass attempt, and it is complete to Roselia Cooper.
No yards after the catch, but enough for the first down. Looks like it'll be a 1st and 10 from about the 24.
And they're getting things ready for the upcoming trophy and medal presentation here that will occur after this game has ended and we crown another champion. All right, able to throw. Right side pass is caught and the flag pulled. Olivia Grabmeyer made the reception. Second down and about 5.
Denver taking a minute to huddle. Going to call their play, finding a little bit of an offensive rhythm here now.
On second down and about 5. Taking their time. Abel looks to her right, passes long down the right sideline, and it is incomplete. The pass was caught, but it was caught out of bounds.
A nice catch there.
Third down, and again 5 to go.
All right, and the blue come to the line.
Here we go on 3rd and 5. And a pass coming to the right side. It is caught for a first down by Masucci. First down up to the 40-yard line. And the referee, Katrina Cook, says first down.
So after starting deep in their own territory, the Denver Blue make it here to midfield.
First and 10 at midfield. Grabmeyer in motion. Abel looks to throw. Looks to the left side. Gets a pass away. Roselia Cooper with the height makes the reception. And the flag pulled.
There is a flag down back in the backfield here. Talking to one of the blockers.
That's Kelly Wallner.
I think this may be on the offense.
Block at the back by the offense.
After that catch, the defense definitely going to take that penalty, so it's going to be first down again. I'm going to go 5 yards back, so back to the 35.
It'll be first and 10. First and 15. Abel looks to throw. Going over the middle on the inside route, and the pass is caught by Grabmeyer. And her flag is pulled at around the 20-yard line.
And no penalty this time, Rich.
Morgan Martinez on the tackle, or was that's the defensive player? Well, I believe that is Courtney Rhodes. She has the tats. 125 does and 125 does not. First and 10. And the ball at around the 19-yard line.
Overloaded on the far side here with 3 receivers.
Able to throw, fakes a pass to the left, rolls to the right, gets her pass away, short pass, caught. Olivia Grabmeyer with the reception. It's a short gain. It'll be second down and about 6. Ball looks to be at around the 15, maybe the 14-yard line.
And it looked like Rasilia Cooper was open down that side, not entirely away from the defender, but with the height, certainly could have put one up for her. Let's see if they look for her in the end zone again.
On second down, Abel fakes a pass to the left, again rolls to her right. She is looking, she gets a pass away in the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Rosilia Cooper!
And thank you to the Denver Mile High Club Blue for making me look like I know what I'm talking about.
Yes. 13-0.
That was actually a little different. Cooper stayed in as though she was going to block, and at first just leaked out and then ran to that spot where she was largely uncovered and able to pull that ball in. Nice play design by the Blue.
Looks like they're going for 1. Well, I'm not going to guess that at all.
Yeah, I think that far puck that is right next to one of the players' foot is on the goal line, so that means they're going for 1.
Okay, so that's Masucci who...
Oh, that's not the puck. Those are her orange shoes. Regardless, looks like they're going for 1.
Lacey Abel drops to throw, straight back, looks to her left, throws that way. The pass is caught and the conversion made. 14-0. Allie Miller doesn't agree. She felt that she had pulled the flag before the receiver ran into the end zone, but I believe we have a penalty.
I saw the far official signal what looked like it might have been a hold.
So it was not a successful conversion because there was a penalty. I think I saw the indication of hands to the face.
Yep, and she did that again. So they're going to get to do this again.
Abel, left and now right, passes away, and the pass is incomplete. Breaking up the play, Courtney Rhodes. So the attempt for the point after is unsuccessful, and it is 13-0 for the Denver Mile High Club Blue, looking to regain the championship of this division.
And so the Heat Platinum, if they want to defend their title, are going to have to get down there, score, and then they're going to have to hold the MHC Blue and score again. Lots of time on the clock still, but they're probably going to need one of these to be a fairly fast drive.
And Mackenzie Steiner brings her team out to a first down and 10 at the 15. Looking, passes away, and it's caught by Cassandra Bills. And the flag pulled by Masucci just inside the 30-yard line, so that will be good enough for a first down at the 29.
And I think that's a really good type of play for them in this situation. They can use Steiner's arm, which she's proven, and the 9 routes to spread out the field, but that's the better one to get right now is an under for, somewhere between 7 and 15 yards.
At the 29, it is first down. Another pass coming, long to the left side, and it is caught by Cassandra Bills. And she is still running. She
So I think
had the flag pulled.
Yeah, she tried to lateral it. We'll see where they spot it. I think maybe the first lateral was backwards, but the second one was forwards.
29-yard line is where the ball will be spotted. The Denver 29.
So the Heat Platinum moving the ball well this drive. They've already gone from the 15 across the 40.
The defensive sign being held up by Denver does not look to be puppies anymore. It looks to be something different.
Yes, it does.
All right, first down.
Are they-
First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Steiner to throw. Gets her pass away, and it's dropped. And a flag goes down. It is an offensive penalty for holding.
All right, the Heat Platinum taking some time to call this play.
All right, it'll be first and 15 at the 34. And a pass coming by Steiner, rolls to the right side, being chased, and the flag pulled, but not before the pass was made. And the pass was received by Shelby Hartwick.
So manages to turn it into a positive play after being nearly snacked, but only for a yard or two. Second and still more than 10.
Ball it around the 31. So that gained 3. Second and 12. Steiner calls for the ball, gets it in good stead. The pass is to the left side, caught by Cassandra Bills. Flag drawn by Masucci. It gains about
Probably about
sorry.
8, Rich, I think.
Okay. 11 minutes to go in the game until a champion is crowned in this division.
And between 4 and 5 yards here, still needed on third down.
And a pass coming again. She steps up. She's being chased. The flag just being missed. There's a pass to the end zone, tipped away by Masucci, incomplete.
That pass was on target. There was a receiver back there, but a nice play, as you say, by Masucci to knock that away, and we're going to have a 4th and almost 5.
Fourth down.
The puppies are back.
The puppies are back.
I have not been able to match the puppies, or I think those look like SpongeBob characters on the last one, Rich.
And the ATX fans imploring their team to get a score here, or at least a first down.
Steiner's still with her run if she can see some room
And
in
there's
front.
a pass high and incomplete. Pass was a little bit too high for Leilani Lopez.
And that's a turnover on downs. So Mile High City Blue already up 13-0, getting the ball back here.
First and 10.
And the last time check I heard, Rich, was at 11 minutes, but that was a few plays ago. Got to believe it's probably closer to 8 or 9. Heat Platinum's going to need something magic to happen to get back in this one.
And here we go on first down for Denver's next possession. Abel back to throw. She rolls to the right. She throws the pass. The pass is complete. And the pass is complete to a player, who, to Kelly Garrison, a Hall of Famer. In her 9th or her 10th Gay Bowl. All right, here is a second down play. Abel again, left side pass is caught by Olivia Grabmeyer. The flag pulled.
And that's a first down.
And that, I think, is Morgan Martinez. And that will be a first down. The ball up to just shy of the 39-yard line.
And Rich, Olivia Grabmeyer would like us to know that she had a pet shark, octopus, and eel as a child.
Oh. All right, first down. Precious time ticking off the clock. It is 13-0 Denver. Mile High Club Blue over the Austin Heat Platinum. Pass to the right side, caught again by Olivia Grabmeyer.
Picks up a couple yards on the mixed flag pole, just short of the first down.
Seven minutes to play and more time coming off the clock. Both teams have their full-time complement of timeouts left, which is 3. Kelly Wallner, the center, will center it back to Lacey Abel. In motion, Masucci to this side. The pass is to this side, but to the short receiver, Grabmeyer, and she gains yardage as the flagpole from Martinez or Rhodes, whichever 25 is out there, was missed, so that allowed more yards after the catch, and the ball will be taken all the way down to inside the 20.
And Rich, quarterback Lacey Abel with football in her blood for a long time. When she was 10, she got to throw a pass to Donald Driver at halftime of a Packers game and high-five Brett Favre because she had won the state punt, pass, and kick competition.
Interesting. Some of these little biographical vignettes have been very interesting to read, and then there was one that said they had to cancel it because he wrote too much.
Roselia Cooper
Deleted.
and the finalists in the National Double Bubble Bubblegum Blowing Competition is still my favorite.
All right, the ball is at the 19-yard line. A short pass, attempted a short pass or a fake, and now the ball is just thrown away. Second down. Second down. Abel to throw again. Looks to the right side. The pass intended for, I believe, Grabmeyer, falls incomplete. Third down. At the 19.
The Mile High Club Blue taking their time here, Rich, and why not?
Yeah.
The clock is well on their side at this point.
Able to throw. She rolls to the left side. She is looking. She gets a pass away to the middle, and it is I can't tell, incomplete.
Yeah, one of the Heat Platinum came up with it, but I think that was after a bounce. And I'm hearing 4 minutes left on the clock, Rich. So we do have a 4th down and 10. So a chance for the Heat Platinum to get the ball back here.
All right, 4th and 10. 13-0. Denver over Austin. As Denver attempts to retake this division from the team that beat them last year in Austin, this Austin team. And here on 4th down, able to throw. Long over the middle, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Masucci. And I think it was Cassandra Bills who knocked it away. It was. So Austin will take over on downs. They need 2 scores.
So they're going to have to do something quickly here. And then they're going to have to hold the Denver Mile High Club Blue. Now that they have done, but they're going to need, again, to do all of this within about 3.5 minutes.
On first down, Mackenzie Steiner brings her team out. She drops to throw. She has time. She goes to the left side. Mallory Williams with the catch. She's been rather quiet in the second half.
Nice catch there on the sideline. Clock just keeps running till the 2-minute warning. Doesn't matter if there was a first down or if she got out of bounds or not.
Second down. And there is the 2-minute warning. And so the Denver team will huddle, protecting a 13-0 lead. The clock will start when the official signals it to start. On first down, a pass coming over the middle. The pass is caught and the flag pulled. The pass caught by Allison Adam.
Clearly short of the first down, so the clock's going to keep running here. No timeout taken by the Heat.
And on this play, second down. Short. Steiner to throw. She is looking. Again, a flip pass over the middle is caught by number 2, Taylor Weingard.
That's going to stop the clock while they set the field since there was a first down. Clock will start on the referee's ready whistle.
So it'll be first down at around the 35. That pass is intercepted by Sarah Masucci. She is running free at the 40. It has her flag pulled, and that ought to do it.
So we'll see if they're coming back out here again. The referee is probably checking the clock versus how many timeouts. They're setting the field, so it looks like we're gonna have at least a few more plays.
Yes. 1:22 to go. 1:22. Austin has all 3 of its timeouts, I believe, and the official indicating yes, they do. It's nice when you can be heard by everybody.
And Masucci, who made that interception, Rich, is dating Hall of Famer Kelly Garrison, and she has only ever lost 2 games as an MHC player, and it looks like we're not going to see the third today.
No, we aren't. Here's a fake of an inside. Oh, it is an inside handoff, and that is number 3, Kelly Garrison, and a timeout. 1:14 to go. 1:14 to go. Clock is stopped on the timeout, one of the 3 for Austin.
And so that first time out of the second half is brought to you by Atwater. Atwater is this year's most exciting new brand of skincare, from facial moisturizers to sunscreen. Check out the latest line of products. Atwater is here at Gay Bowl 25, so stop by their booth and check it out. They are at Atwater Skincare.
1:14 to play. That's how long it is until one of these teams is crowned the champion. Masucci and Cooper line up on the left side. A flip on the inside to Kelly Garrison, and a flag eventually does get pulled. It took a few seconds for that to happen, and timeout Austin. You know, while we have a moment here, we really do need to acknowledge the work of the officials. And let's just do that. So many of them came to San Diego to help out this tournament this year, and the officials, all of them, just do a remarkably good job. Never a complaint, or at least none that we know of, and we appreciate them so much.
We found out earlier that a group of zebras, which is a name for the referees, is a dazzle, and their performance has been dazzling all week.
That's right. One more timeout for Austin. And we likely have just about a minute to play here. And again, a fake of an inside handoff. Abel will run. I believe it's the first time her flag gets pulled, and the last timeout for Austin.
And with 38 on the clock, if this is second down and there's no more timeouts, let's see, they could go.
And that's what they're probably talking about right now.
I think they can kneel this out.
So there has to be one more play.
Oh, they have one timeout
Oh,
left.
they do? Okay. 38 seconds to go. One timeout left for Austin. And Lori Abel leading her team to what likely is going to be another championship. And there's a little flip pass. And they can't stop the clock. And we're just waiting for the arms to be extended. And that's it. That's the game. The final score here in the Women's Open A. The Denver Mile High Club Blue, 13. The Austin Heat Platinum, nothing. We'd like to congratulate the Austin Heat Platinum for their fine performance here in the 2025 Gay Bowl. And congratulations to the Denver Mile High Club Blue for winning yet another champion. And I need to just go back and count this, just so I can be right about this. They have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 championships and finished second last year. So congratulations to them, and congratulations again to the Austin Heat Platinum.
We're going to start wrapping up here by talking about our sponsors one more time. We have the Good Feet Store, Lawyer's Title, Rich's Nightclub, Blue Peak Credit Union, and the NFL. We're going to continue the cameras here, and we're going to do what we did at the end of the last game, which is try to see if we can get a couple of the captains from the Mile High Club Blue over here and see if we can do a little interview and then give you the trophy presentation to these newly crowned champions of the Women's Plus A division.
This was a defensive battle until very late in the first half, when Denver finally scored the first points of the game. They would add one more. Now they are going through their hut tunnel, and a baby joins that group, carried by number 16. And they are moments away from receiving yet another trophy, signifying excellence in women's softball in the NGFFL. It has been a wonderful tournament. The United States Gay Softball Network has been so pleased and proud to have presented the weekend of softball here and at the Polo Grounds on Field 1. And we're just waiting for to determine which player that Joel is going to be speaking with. And I'm going to guess that it's going to be Lori Abel or Sarah Masucci.
So we have the trophies and the medals here, and in just a little bit, Duran LeVar, who is the National Gay Flag Football League Director of Special Projects, will be here to help present the trophies and is trying to get a couple players for us to talk to. All right, so quarterback.
Yeah.
So started out as sort of a defensive showdown. What changed that got you all scoring?
I mean, defense held it down for sure. We just needed to get a little rhythm. I was letting the rush get to me, but those receivers made catches. They were open. I just needed to throw the right ball. So as soon as we started doing that, they're there, they're open. They can make plays and they can get yards after catch. So
They did get in a nice rhythm there later on. One of the other impressive things, on fourth down, you line up normally, no declare, and then you punt a better ball than people do on the kickoffs. How did you learn to do that?
I've been playing football for so long, backyard football. So I love to punt. I mean, I hate that we had to punt, but if we're gonna try to pin them at the one.
And tell me a little bit about that Green Bay Packers connection.
I've been a Packer fan since I was a kid, but I played punt, pass, and kick when I was a kid, so that's how I got good at punting, and also I got to go on the field with them, and they've always been my team.
All right, well, go back with your team, celebrate this championship. Congratulations, and it must feel nice to get them back after last year.
It feels great.
All right.
Thank you.
And Hannah Marsh, watching in her hospital room, your team is going to bring you a medal and come share the trophy with you. And now the trophy presentation about to be delivered. Well, that will conclude our broadcast here this afternoon from Field 1 at the Polo Grounds. First, I want to thank Roman Jimenez for his able producing skills, and as it turns out, directing skills as well. Mallory, thank you for all of your hard work in helping make this broadcast successful. And a special thanks to Tyler Forster, who allowed us to come and do these games here today. And Joel, thank you as always. It's been a pleasure again working with you on these games. So that'll wrap us up from San Diego, California. We bid you a very pleasant good afternoon. We will talk to you again on the Cloud Sports Network in Tampa for the iPride Naga Cup coming up in 2026. Thanks for being with us. And from San Diego, so long, everyone.